What you want?
Jeff.
Yes.
Breaks.
I am also here.
Terrence.
Jeff. Oh, wait. Sorry, Jeff.
And me, Lizard Man. Not a politician.
What?
Or a Spider-Man character.
Huh?
I like this. I like the Lizard Man in the Spider-Man comic books. He's my favorite. Doc Connors. He's my favorite until Venom showed up.
There is only one Lizard Man, and he lives in the upstate. We all know it.
The Lizard Man of Skateboard Swamp.
It is true.
He's like Hulk Hogan, but green.
And real.
Yeah, brother.
That's the distinguishing feature between him and Hulk Hogan. The Lizard Man's real.
The Lizard Man of Skateboard Swamp is real.
Hulk Hogan, fucking hologram.
I tell y'all that there was this girl who briefly worked at Voodoo when that place was still open, and she was an animator. I found out in her brief time working there, and she goes, "Yeah, I've only animated this one short." She showed it to me, and it was two cops chasing a lizard person, and I said, "Where'd you get that idea?" She's like, "You probably don't realize this, but there's an actual Lizard Man myth in this state. Now with the Lizard Man of Skateboard Swamp," and she goes, "You're the first person to ever know what the fuck I'm talking about." I was like, we ran a whole campaign where there's a bunch of monster hunters were fighting, looking for the Lizard Man. Okay, sorry. It was a fun story for me.
I think it was just an alligator who had to learn how to walk on his hind legs because he had damaged his front legs.
Like dogs do?
In a fire.
This is slander. This is fucking slander. What this is. This is fake news, everyone. The Lizard Man is part man, part lizard. He is real, lives in the skateboard swamp in the upstate South Carolina. Is literally the only good person in the state, counting us.
Would he still be alive at this point?
Of course, lizard men are immortal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, it's true.
A normal crocodile or alligator, I think, can live anywhere between like 40 to 80 years.
Yeah.
And on the outstretch, they have like those turtle years sometimes where they live like 100 plus. But this is the Lizard Man of Skateboard Swamp. He's like a vampire.
A shaman, maybe?
No, I like vampire better. I like my.
I like what I said.
I like what I said better.
You will like my pet theory, goddammit.
Is son of Lizard Man.
That's true. Actually, Lizard Man only exists one at a time, but when the old Lizard Man dies, his tail breaks off and becomes a new Lizard Man.
Mm.
That's his immortality. It's a genetic immortality.
Well, that completely ruins my theory of Lizard Man eggs.
No, you'll never find those.
I remember as a child riding in a truck unseatbelted because it was the 80s.
Yeah.
Following my dad he was on a tractor and we were going around Granddaddy's pond and he jumped off the tractor real crazy like and ran to the front of it. And then we got out and went and looked and he was digging up. He had seen a turtle laying eggs and he was digging up turtle eggs.
Huh.
And we ate turtle eggs.
I was about to ask how did turtle eggs taste?
I'm so young, I can't super remember. I just remember the act of collecting them more so than the flavor. I mean, I was probably 6 when that happened.
Like these are like fresh eggs, so they're just like eggs, not like weird embryos or anything.
Right.
The turtle balutes or anything.
They had freshly dropped from the turtle.
The turtle cloaca, I guess.
Turtle cloaca.
That's funny that you mentioned being that age and not having clear memories. I only have 2 clear memories of my great-grandparents who lived in Mobile, Alabama. One is the smell of my He-Man Skunk Man toy.
Which is patchouli.
Yep, I remember that smell distinctly because I would always take my He-Man toys. And that was the first time I'd ever had Honey Nut Cheerios. And I thought that it was regular Cheerios that tasted different because they left them out overnight. Because I was a stupid child.
Mobile, Alabama is where the leprechauns in the tree, right?
Yeah, that is true. Like, you're cheating on the lizard man.
Yeah.
This was before I knew of the lizard man.
You do know what I'm talking about, Frakes, though, right? The
Yeah, the
leprechaun, of
leprechaun in
Mobile.
the tree.
Yeah, of Mobile, Alabama. The guy who had his special leprechaun whistle, which was just like a pipe with holes in it.
He shows up in this tree.
Yeah.
That was like the first cryptid that went viral.
Yeah. Gotta love that video.
I think it was just a little person that climbed a tree.
It might
I
have
don't
been.
think I don't think it was anything. I think it was a bunch of teenagers having people on, you know.
There was that one lady who screams, I just think it was a crackhead.
You know, the Irish crackheads.
You all see the leprechaun say, yeah.
I speaking of cryptids, I tried the Marshmallow Peeps flavored Pepsi.
Oh.
Why? For fuck's sake, why?
Oh, I like Marshmallow Peeps, like the candy. I'm not ashamed of it. I enjoy them. I think they're nice. I like marshmallow. So I thought, you know, I'll give it a go.
Let me drink these marshmallow treats that I enjoy.
Well, the thing is, what sold me on is I had the Dr. Pepper flavored Marshmallow Peeps, and they weren't bad. They were all right. I'm like, okay, well, let's try it the other way around. It was not right. It was not good. Do not buy.
Yeah, I don't like any of these weird gimmicky sodas that are coming out lately.
Yeah, they're like the gimmick covers from comic books from when I was like in my early teens. Foil embossed hologram Pepsi.
I made the mistake of buying Coke Zero Dream because I was trying to buy Coke Zero.
That's how they get you.
The wrong one.
Like sneak that shit in there.
It's fucking awful.
I hate how they're just like changing just a hint of a shade and call it for each different variety.
Mhm.
Makes it so hard to tell them apart. And I know I'd be pissed if I came home with like Diet Coke or something and didn't realize it. Oh, I'd be hot.
Oh, I was not pleased.
It tastes like sugary poison, like all the other gimmick flavors.
I've said it before, that Coca-Cola Star Dew or whatever flavor that they had, it tasted like sad cotton candy.
I'm pretty sure these are all the same flavor, and they just keep changing the label, trying to make us buy it.
What it is they made a vat of Coca-Cola Zero, and they fucked up.
A clown died in it.
Yes. They're like, well, Star Dream Dust doesn't sell. What about Dream? Try that label.
This is real tangential, but you know, a clown died in a vat in a factory. That is like the end of an 80s like crime movie. Like, oh, he's found the serial killer and it's a clown. Shootout. Clown falls into vat. Origin story for a soda.
The Joker.
Yeah, I was about to say the 90s or 80s Batman.
Oh, God.
What happened?
You know that it's not true because if he actually died in a vat of soda, his body would dissolve completely.
Or at least his teeth would.
Yeah. Well, that was the guy that claimed that he found a whole rat in his can of Mountain Dew, and they're like, that's impossible because the Mountain Dew would have dissolved the rat.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Nice try, asshole.
That was my wake-up call to maybe cut back on the Mountain Dew a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, they're all terrible for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sprite. Sprite's fine.
It's clear. It's got to be good.
Yeah.
Make 7-Up yours, buddy.
Sprite's
Has
so
anybody
powerful.
tried Starry, their new whatever the hell?
No.
I did not like it very much. It tastes kind of like cereal milk, but it's fizzy and clear.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It's supposed to be lemon.
I gotta write down fizzy cereal milk.
It's supposed to be like
Carbonated milk.
because no more. What's that other? There's no more like
Sierra
Sierra
Mist.
Mist.
I like Sierra Mist. Like this is
It
like
was fine.
Yeah, this is like Sierra Mist if they made it less fizzy and more sugary, which
Oh,
Unfortunate. That's okay. Sprite
At
lives.
least Sprite ain't going nowhere.
You know what's still going strong? Fresca.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it.
Probably
Right.
had a resurgence recently.
For a grapefruit flavored soda, it ain't bad.
Yeah, it ain't bad. It's
It's no squirt.
it's a diet soda. It's like Tab
Yeah.
and Fresca and all those like specific diet sodas that aren't derivative of a different soda.
Instead of taking a note, I just typed in fizzy cereal milk in my Mid-Journey server so that I can be reminded with both a very weird ad.
Do I want to see this?
It's nothing crazy. It's just it's
Carbonated milk.
It's carbon. It's like an ad for it, but it's just the common theme of two of them is the milk is pouring out of nowhere into a bowl of just more milk, or not a bowl at all, just right on the counter.
If it's fizzy enough, you don't need a bowl.
This is why I shouldn't let AI write commercials.
This milk stays together whether you want it to or not.
Or maybe this is why AI should just write commercials. All commercials written by AI.
That's true. I'd probably pay the exact same amount of attention to.
I want to hear an AI scripted commercial for catheter tubes.
Like cathode ray tubes.
Well, I mean, you can do that now. You just go to what is it, Chat
I'm not
GP
gonna
or
put
some
that
shit,
effort in.
and just be like, write me a fun short story about catheter tubes. I saw some guys have they asked it to write them a Tenacious D song in the theme of Jack Black being their dad, and it came out as a pretty good song. AI wrote it.
That's got to make Jack Black feel kind of bad.
That dude's rich. He didn't care anymore.
That's true. Once you get to a certain amount of money, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, he gets to do what he wants.
Quality. Who needs that? As long as you've got content. Content is what you need. You don't need quality. That's what we have. Content.
So I saw a clip. I saw a clip where they were interviewing the people of the new Mario movie, and like it cut to like you can see two or three of them, and I can't remember who else. It was like Chris Pratt and what's his name from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and somebody else,
Charlie or whatever.
And the way the video was edited, you couldn't see the rest of the cast there for this part of it. And then the interviewer goes, "So, how do you feel about Mario or being Bowser, Jack Black?" And it cut over, and he's just like he's in a Bowser outfit. He's just like, "Oh, that was pretty cool." He's doing a professional interview, just dressed as the character he's playing. He seems like he'd be a lot of fun to hang out with.
Yeah.
In small doses. He also seems like he might be a bit much.
I was about to say, I think he'd be a bit much. He's one of those, look at me, I'm going to do something crazy now. No. Everybody stop what you're doing and look at me.
Oh, him and Kevin Nealon were hiking together, and Kevin Nealon's filming it. And some lady walks up and goes, "Hey, Jack, can I have a photo?" And he goes, "Oh, sure." She goes, "How you doing?" He goes, "Good, I'm famous." Just real casual.
I mean,
it's true.
I'm great. I have people stop me on my hikes to take pictures with me.
I mean, I had to make Kevin Nealon feel kind of bad,
Yeah, nobody gives a fuck about Kevin Nealon.
He's not famous anymore, apparently.
To some people, just not the masses.
Yeah, that might have been the dig. That might have been Jack's dig. I'm good. I'm famous. Look at Kevin Nealon.
Sure, if you're a teenager in the 90s, yeah, you know who Kevin Nealon is. After that...
Or Jack Black knew that he was more famous than Kevin Nealon. That's why he said that he would go hiking with Kevin Nealon, because he knew he would get to take a lot more breaks. People would stop him on the path to take photos, and that's how he could keep his composure.
Show up places.
Keep his wind.
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
We escape.
Da, 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 da.
Just my mic here. There we go.
Are you ready? That's the question.
I'm not ready. Nominally. Take that for what you will. Space Time Life Books presents Raiders of the Lark 2.0. Let's get into it. As the team ambles their way through the disaster yard that is the surface of the moon, known as shit.
Oh shit, moon. That's where we throw all our feces out on shit moon.
All right, sorry.
Oh, shit, man.
Someone didn't have their show notes ready.
I did not have my show notes open. Well, it was like,
Are you guys ready? Because I am not. Please banter longer.
okay, so as the crew moves their way through the disaster field that is the surface of the third moon of Zaxmar, they return back to the big, largely intact hangar, repair hangar that they deposited their lander in. You gutted what you could from the madrigal, took all the information you could, anything of approximate value, but there isn't much on there. Most of it being destroyed, wrecked. Or you also noticed the ship had a kind of a bare quality, like it's a burner or something. Is there anything in specific you want to remind me that you took from there?
We got the coordinates, the partial coordinates.
All right.
We got money, cred sticks, coins, old coins.
Yeah.
Batteries.
Mm-hmm.
Grenades.
Grenade. Sorry. It's automatic. That stupid Judge Dredd movie destroyed my brain.
Grenade. It's a terrible movie.
All right, so finally you get back to the big hangar. The air screen is still up. You can see into the hangar, and you know that there's atmosphere in there, and you can see where your ship is parked. However, you do see movement in and around it, or not in it, but around it. More sentry droids have moved in to the hangar bay, arriving from presumably in the unwrecked portion of the moon base.
We probably do not want to show grenades near our ship. It's just instincts talking. What is the explosive radius of grenades?
It varies. Usually it's about 15, 20 foot. Depends upon the grenade type and level.
Well, while you're thinking about it, I will describe the robots you see. You see a number of aerial sentries, small flying robots with a vaguely kind of insectoid shape about them. They use like some sort of anti-gravity propulsion systems or similar with them, and apparently basically as the central kind of figure, the leader figure of them. You see it giving directions to them, though you cannot hear it, obviously. A larger robot, topping out around 6 feet or so tall, sleek. All of these things have that strange, similar design as the ones you fought in the wreckage. They all have sort of organic curving lines in their metal, gold filigree. They look like they're designed to fit in an art gallery more than practical use.
Is this you throwing shade on how quickly we took them out last session? Are you throwing shade about how quickly we took them out last session because you're like, oh no, these are just art soldiers?
No,
Sorry, I was trying to make a joke and you took it very seriously.
I didn't understand the joke.
Apparently nobody did. That's cool.
Okay.
I was making sure the map was sharing, but okay.
Fine, we'll humor you.
Oh, you just fucking laugh.
Oh, you bitch, you.
Such a good fuck you laugh. Gonna clip that for later.
just insert that every so often.
Put it after all those jokes that Terrence tells that the rest of us normally don't get. I'll just have him.
I'm gonna be my own worst enemy now.
Aren't you already?
Your own disdainful laugh for your own way out of date jokes.
Okay. What are y'all doing? What's your plan?
Did you say that they noticed us or no?
They have not noticed you yet.
I think we need to take out the leader first.
Okay, so the map that I'm looking at here, there's the we're behind what now?
Basically you see the purple sections there are parts of wall the big hangar construction is setting on. The yellow lines are part of the energy screen that keeps the atmosphere in and other like contaminants as well as small projectiles. It also protects against, like it's a general protective screen. However, something going slow enough can pass through it because it will recognize you as a person.
But shooting through it would block the bullets.
Yeah, shooting through it would block the bullets.
Okay.
It's a smart wind dam. The fly fans, on back doors of restaurants.
No. Is that what those are called?
I don't know if they're wind dams or fly dams. I don't know what they're called, actually.
Wind dam. It really whips the... No, it's wind amp. Never mind. Well, it whips the llama's ass as well. Winamp can't own that.
Does anyone have any suggestions, or are we just going in? I like how Jeff moved his character over to the side.
I mean, it's just smart. I mean, how would you approach a hangar? Are you going to come up, just stand in the middle of the open, gaping doorway?
Well, it depends on what the director says, Jeff.
What's my motivation?
Give me motivation. I was just like, oh, I'm a sniper and I have to go out there so I can shoot through this.
The Fist is the leader guy?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to move myself on the wrong screen. It's really
You
just try to move yourself on there.
Trying to move it on the Zoom screen instead of the actual.
Too many windows.
Too many windows. Story of my
That's what
life.
I'm gonna do. I'll put that in front of there. Haha. Brilliant.
And just because I was working on technical, these are more of those robot things.
Yeah, these are, like I said, the ones represented by shields are flying drones, and the one represented by the Fist there is a large, aesthetically pleasing but pretty well armed sentry robot.
Art Deco security.
Yeah, Art Deco, Art Nouveau, that kind of deal.
And we haven't rested since, but this is like right after. This isn't long after we got on the ship and explored it. Some same stats as where we left off.
Correct. Unless you guys wanted to you've had a good while to walk back. So if you wanted to spend a thing to get your missing stamina back, if you have any, you can.
Oh, no. I was curious about some other class features.
Okay.
What
do you call those things? Oh, fuck, I forgot.
Resolve points.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we basically have the jump on these robots.
For now. Don't test my patience.
Mhm.
Well, who's the who's the face? Because it ain't me.
Are we trying to talk our way out of being on this illegal moon?
The
Well-
robot, does it have any like insignias or stuff to let us know like what kind of corporation it might be for?
You don't see anything like that. They are conspicuously lacking any kind of.
If I remember correctly, didn't we determine last time that these were basically robots and stuff from the Star Empire that's like next door out here? So
Yeah.
Presleskinar. The
Yeah, the
Presleskinar Empire.
The Presleskinar Empire, which exports a lot of robots, generally of a more functional variety, but the design elements are here. Here they are heightened. These are from the Empire and used there.
So this is not their system, and from what we could tell,
it is a
this
border system.
yeah. So they're technically here illegally. They attacked this base.
Mm-hmm. They threw
From what we
asteroids at
understood.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Let's see,
what would be
talking
the would we automatically know this? But they're robots. Are they immune to will saves?
I don't think so. Let me double check my construct traits for Starfighter. Construct immunities: bleed, death, disease, mind affecting effects, necromancy, paralysis, poison, sleep, yada yada, ability damage, ability drain. Yeah, almost the same stuff, looks like. I think it has to specifically say it works for constructs then, like technomancer spells or whatever.
I'm sorry. So will save if it's a will save, it's immune.
Mind
If it's a
affecting.
mind affecting.
Okay. I guess it's just weird because I feel like this spell that I have should be mind affecting, but it doesn't say mind affecting. It's called time loop.
Well, then I'll allow it till I hear otherwise from someone who knows the rules better, which could be literally anyone.
Real quick, I'm gonna cast telepathic message on everyone
All right.
so that we can communicate to each other.
Okay.
I mean, we have comms.
Yeah, but once
They
you're
might.
once you're in an atmosphere, you'll be easier to overhear.
Yeah. So they can also pick up our. They can have a scanner running.
Mhm.
Well, you could also block it.
Yeah.
Mm,
You know, at
that's
least
another way to
telepathic.
put it.
This is alternative method.
I do like that other actions includes combat banter. There are rules for combat banter.
Oh, what does that give you?
While actually trying to convince someone of using a skill takes an action. Banter and quips are a hallmark of science fantasy stories, and the game wouldn't flow naturally if you could only talk in initiative order. Thus, you could speak in amount that makes sense at the GM's discretion without spending any of your actions, even if it isn't your turn.
That's
Take that, sucker.
Yeah, I can quip all I want to. Says it's so in the book.
Table talk is allowed.
Never tell Kevin this rule.
Doesn't apply for Pathfinder. It's only a Starfinder.
All right. So who's our melee person?
That would
I-
be me.
I can also do melee.
Well, I'm gonna do this one thing real quick. Skeep. I'm gonna cast a spell called Defrex Hardiness.
Ooh.
This will last a minute per level, so it will last 3 minutes. And it gives you basically it gains DR3, basically it's equal to my caster level. And any creature that's adjacent to the target that hits you with a melee attack will take piercing damage equal to the caster level. So it'll take 3 piercing damage. So if they attack you, so you get DR3,
Mm-hmm.
and if they attack you with a melee attack, they take 3 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Okay.
And that won't affect her entropy building because if
Nope.
they can still hit and do less damage to her, that'll still build up her entropy.
Hmm. For 3 minutes, you say. So I
Yep.
don't really have to worry about remembering when that stops, hopefully.
It'll be this combat, is what I'm thinking.
just take -3 off of your damage that Terrence gives you.
Okay.
Unless they have armor piercing.
So, yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
She's going to charge.
All right. She's gonna burst
Yeah.
in.
Yep. I'm gonna charge in and at the at Fisty over there.
Okay.
Both his token and his real name, right, Terrence?
All right, Weepskeep, you feel the tingle through your body as you enter through the air shield and begin moving your way towards the symboled robots. The big one turns to see you as you approach, but you're moving at such a speed that you take it by surprise. Do your attack.
That was a 16 on the die, so that's 20 total to hit.
Word.
I guess EAC.
Yes, that will hit.
All right. And that is 9 damage.
9 damage.
Is that 9? Hold on a second. Yeah, that's a 2. Okay. 9 damage.
I would like to go behind her unless we have to roll for initiative now.
Yes, we are doing that.
Okay. I thought that might be the case.
What's your initiative, Weepskeep?
Ooh, 18 on the die, 20.
Okay, so never mind. Geist, what was your initiative?
17.
Jax?
Jax. His name was
Grimjacks.
Oh, damn it! I
So,
have the wrong name down too.
Mine's gonna be a 9. I rolled a
Okay,
2.
never mind.
Okay, so you have a 9, Jeff.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
20.
20. Geist
17.
and Val Gorth.
I also got a 9 with a +3. If you'd rolled terrible, Mahogany, I was going to give you change your initiative to 21, but I didn't think it was worth doing all this to give you a +1 to what you already rolled.
Indeed.
All right. Weebskeep, you are first in the combat order.
All right. So I feel like you still only get 1 attack right now.
No, you can always take 2 attacks, but it's -4 to each attack.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Cool. Well, either way, I'm gonna use a move action to spend a entry point to give myself an extra D4 of damage.
All right.
So, what is that? It's fucking natural 1.
No.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Resolve points don't let you re-roll stuff, do they?
Normally, no.
Okay.
Unless you have a special ability.
Mm-mm. I mean, usually stuff like that doesn't work on a natural 1 anyway, right? I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see. Instead of.
Oh yeah, Terrence, what are you going to do now that you can't just ask the cards?
Buy the Starfinder cards, obviously. Actually, no. I'm just going to give him an action in response. You see a glittering shield of energy appear in your field of vision, Weebscape. It has activated a prism shield, making you its opponent for it.
Aha.
Let's see. It will back up 5 feet.
I will step right up, buddy.
Okay.
Step up is a great feat.
It's one of my favorites. Boop.
But continue on its way. Are there attacks of opportunity for firing adjacent on this? I cannot remember.
Oh, I believe so. There's only like 3 things that provoke an attack of opportunity. It's casting a spell.
Unless the spell says otherwise.
Plus the spell
Yep.
says otherwise.
Shooting a ranged weapon's another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right next to someone with melee weapon. They have to have a way to attack them physically with like melee.
Okay.
If you move away without guarded step, or if you make a ranged attack, or if you cast a spell, those are the 3 things.
Okay. All right. Well, get your lick in then.
All right.
It's gonna continue to fire.
That is 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Lovely. And that is 8 damage.
All right. Let's see. 8 damage. This is an energy type.
Yes.
Acid.
Okay. All right. What is your EAC?
My EAC is 18 right now.
All right. Okay. Cool. Then
Wait a second. Yeah, because it was
yeah, it was your turn.
to the start. Yeah. Mhm. So yeah,
Okay.
18.
Whenever you take your swing attack of opportunity, the prism shield reacts and basically reflects your energy damage back on you. 8 points of damage. Meanwhile, a shoulder-mounted cannon rises up and takes aim at you really close. So close, in fact, that I scored a critical hit.
Ooh.
Let's see. So, oh gosh.
No, that's the wrong way.
5, 5, 5. You're taking 18 points of non-lethal damage, and you are staggered.
So for the DR, do I take it for each hit or for each thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me check the weapon's critical description for that.
But I also gain entry point, which is nice. Blue. Go away.
If the staggered's like mine for crit, they can make a fortitude save or be
Okay.
staggered for 1
All right.
round.
Okay, cool. Give me a fortitude save for that then.
14.
14. Does it list the DC for these things anywhere?
The DC. I think it's the level of the weapon plus. Right.
10 plus half the weapon's item level, so plus 1 of your ability modifiers, which this guy fires with. All right, so the DC for this would be, this is a pretty powerful robot, 16.
Good thing she's a Constitution build.
Well, she already rolled, so 15 to 14.
Yeah. She already failed.
So you are staggered for a while.
All right, I just want to make sure about my weapon and how the damage is classified.
Okay.
I think you can
Is,
choose bludgeoning or acid.
It's a magical one-handed advanced melee weapon with the operative special weapon property that targets EAC, even when dealing bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Make this attack with nearly any body part. Does not require any additional action to use beyond you making the attack. Any calculation that requires blah, blah, blah. So does it count as energy? Like, I'm confused.
Well, I mean, if it counts as acid, then it's an energy type, right?
I said acid. I don't know if that's accurate.
Oh,
It's
what does it
acid
count?
or bludgeoning, it says.
Okay, so yeah, acid is an energy type.
So, and you get to choose that.
Okay, so next time I'll just choose bludgeoning.
Okay.
Does it say or does it count as both?
Yeah, it says all right. Additionally, you can apply any special weapon property, critical hit effect, or weapon fusion that melee weapons or shield has to your entropic strife. As long as the effect can be applied to a one-handed advanced melee weapon that deals acid or bludgeoning damage. So I feel like that's at first level, it deals damage equals a 1d3 plus your constitution modifier, but you don't add your strength. For each attack, you can deal acid damage, bludgeoning damage, or both.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So yes, did you get that damage?
Yes.
Okay. I just let you know if you heard me. Guys, it's your go.
Okay. Geist does not like seeing our foliage friend being shot at from close up, so he's going to run up his full speed and doing a trick attack, stealth check, natural 19. I believe that is going to be a 33.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that works.
So he is flat-footed to my attack, and I will shoot him with my membrane holdout pistol for 19 against his
19.
flat-footed EAC.
Flat-footed EAC, that will definitely hit that.
Okay, great. That's a D6 and a D8 of damage for 19 damage, 15 damage. He was hoping that prism shield doesn't splash it back at me.
Well, he has to, it's a shield in this game, so he has to decide who to use it on. So.
Oh, yes. Okay, cool. Cool. I made good choice.
All right. So that brings us to the drones. Get some droning here.
No, don't do that.
I didn't fix my ears to hear that.
You will put me to sleep.
Oh, God. What was it? The Oblongs? Was that the show?
Yeah.
Bob Long?
Well, the fucking that kid's white noise was his parents having sex. So when they weren't,
Oh God.
How to fuck your kid up for life?
you know,
All
white
right.
noise.
Guys, what is your EAC?
Okay, that is, I believe, an 18.
18. All right. 3 of the drones begin firing their integrated lasers at you. 2 of them actually hitting, but you only take 6 points of non-lethal damage. Meanwhile, Weepscape, the 3 others are firing at you. And oh God, Jesus Christ. 2 miss, but one of them scores another natural 20.
It's okay, she likes it.
Me too.
You take
Gives me-
another 7 points of non-lethal.
Don't worry, our plant friend is a huge masochist.
All right. Grimjax or Valgoth? Who's got the Valgorth? Who's the got the better initiative?
I'm +3.
You can go first.
All right, you're first then.
Every time you say Val Goth, I picture him with like corpse paint makeup and black studded leather boots.
15.
Valgav is the villain from Slayer season 3. So I'm fighting that one too.
So as I move, I draw my sniper rifle.
Okay.
I have to move up to here. I need the main presentable robot to give me a will save.
Will save. All right.
Will save.
See what we got here. I got a 6.
All right. Then you were confused for 1 round and entangled for 4 rounds.
All right. What are you doing?
I time looped it. The creature now believes that it is back in time a little bit, and Weepskeep is just now charging to attack. So it will react to like trying to block an attack that's already happened.
Okay.
It's time looped.
Well, make sure you have any relevant tables handy for me for confusion. All right.
Okay.
Any other actions besides move and time loop?
Oh, and then all these drones that are flying are using guns, right?
They have integrated. Like these are all security drones. They look like they probably don't have like their primary weapon is a non-lethal like stunner.
Oh, then I drop prone.
Okay. Much like the big guy here, he is using a non-lethal attack.
Non-lethal laser cannon.
Grimjacks.
All right, I moved, and I'm going to take a pot shot at the big boy.
Okay.
All right.
Passes through the force field, the atmosphere field.
Because he's entangled, his AC is a -2.
Okay.
And he's flat-footed to everybody because I made my hit.
It's true.
24 to hit.
24 hits easily.
Okay.
Either one at this point.
9 points of damage.
All right. 9. Okay. Top of the order. That's you, Weepskeep, once more.
All right, and I'm staggered.
Yes.
For how long?
1 round.
1
All
round.
right. So I can only just attack, and I will do just that.
All right.
That is a 20 to hit.
All right. That is a hit. Did you switch to blunt or?
Yes, to bludgeoning
All right.
this time.
Okay. Then nothing happens with the prism shield. Oh, the prism shield only works that way once per day. So, you know, if you happen to buy one for your character, don't expect to be reflecting shots all around.
8 damage.
8 damage. All right. Next, this robot. And what'd you say his first round thing was?
He's confused and entangled because he failed the save.
All right, well, give me some confusion roll or whatever.
Oh, you want me to roll?
Yeah, sure. I trust you. Largely.
88.
Uh-huh.
Which means attack nearest creature. Shit.
Hold on, let me see if he's adjacent to any of his drones. He's not, is he?
He's only next to Weepskeep, but he's at a -2 to attack.
Actually, no. He is using his laser to attack, so he can attack several near things. I'm gonna let it go with those. So pick a number between 1 and 3, Mahogany.
2?
2, all right.
That is
like
the
that's
number
the
between 1 and 3.
I feel like you keep giving me these trick questions tonight.
It's between 1 and 3.
I was wondering why there was a question mark on the end of that. There's only one answer.
Well, 1 and 3 are options. I thought that was implied. But I rolled 1, so the drone or the robot quickly angles away from you and fires its range weapon at a nearby drone.
It's lucky I'm staggered.
Yep, he is lucky you're staggered. However, I miss. Jesus. Okay, wow, that's sucking all around.
It's fine. It probably non-lethal wouldn't have had that much effect on a construct anyway.
It would not have. But we're at you, Geist.
Ooh, nice. Okay. In order to give this robot a little heartburn, I'm going to move up to give it another target to shoot at. And using my stealth for trick attack. Ooh, natural 16. That definitely gets it.
Okay.
20... 30 even.
Okay.
And then to hit, I rolled a natural 17
Cool. Okay. That does it with all the various debuffs you've given him. Y'all have given him.
And I am using my bone blade. So I moved up, and my bone blade shivs out of my wrist, and I jam it up into a tender bit area of his.
This robot tenderloin.
Yes, the soft, squishy robot bits. For 7 damage total. And he is now, instead of being flat-footed to everyone, he's off target to everyone.
Is that like penalties to hit? Is that what you mean?
Yes, it's a -2 to hit.
Okie dokie. Let's see. So the confusion only lasted a round, right?
Right, but he's still entangled.
Right.
Yeah.
Can't move.
Well, he can move entangled here. He can move at half speed.
Yeah.
Or wait, yeah, because grappled here. So sorry. Entangled. Being entangled impedes your movement, but does not entirely prevent you from moving unless the bonds are anchored to an immobile object or tethered to an opposing force. You move at half speed. You cannot run or charge. -2 penalty to AC, attack rolls, reflex saves, initiatives, and dexterity-based skill checks. That is all that entangled does.
Okie dokie.
So he can
Since
still
he's
take
in-
a guarded step.
Since he's entangled in his own mind,
Gotcha.
he's not tethered.
Gotcha. All right. So let's see. That was Geist. We're at the drones again. You guys all hear the robots say in a very precise voice, "Focus fire." And then you hear a sort of a burst of garbled kind of robotic transmission.
1940s big band music.
No, more like more like dial-up modem noises.
Oh.
Somebody's looking at porn.
The drones move to encircle.
Takes so long for the picture to load.
Geist,
Uh-huh.
the robot has decided to single you out as the most dangerous opponent on the field.
I drop prone. I'm just kidding. I would have had to do that on my turn.
Yes, you would have. Let's see. The sentry drones begin firing at you if your EAC is it 15?
18 is the number
18.
you're shooting for.
Is the number I'm shooting for, and I only shoot you once out of 6. Ugh. That sucks.
I'm John Wicking this shit.
All right, well, take 4 non-lethal for your efforts.
It's like a purple David Lynch plays John Wick.
Your go, Valgarth.
I'm gonna sniper rifle shoot one of the drones. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna shoot one of them because I'm prone, and trying to shoot through both Geist and Weep would probably not work out. So let me sniper rifle shoot the drone furthest to the north from me.
Okay.
Oh shit! I could have gotten the flanking. Damn it!
That is 19 to hit its KC.
That does it.
Then I'm going to use my 10 to do 10 damage.
Okay.
So to make it a total 14 of electricity and piercing. I used one of my precog dice.
Gotcha. All right.
You can do that for damage too?
To a like if I used my 19, it would still only do 10 damage. It would do the max of what it would either do what's on the dice or the max of what the damage dice could do.
That's pretty cool though.
That is pretty neat. The drone takes the 10 damage, but it is still in the air.
14 because
14?
14, yeah.
14 damage. I think it's still okay. It's still in the air, but it's giving off sparks and smoke pretty badly.
Well, now we know. I have at least 15 hit points.
Grimjacks.
All right, real quick. The same one he just shot does a 15 hit its EAC.
It does.
All right.
Copy
It
that.
takes 14 points of damage,
Overkill. Pachoom.
and that's it.
All right. No movements.
No, I'm good.
Top of the round.
Actually, I'll drop prone.
Okay.
Also,
We just keep you're no longer staggered. It is your go.
All right, I'm gonna guarded step into that square, and I'm gonna spend 2 entropy points for 2 extra D4, and that is a 19 on the die.
That
So
will
I'm
hit.
pretty sure I'm gonna hit it.
Fuck him up.
Let's find another one. There we go. 5, 6, 7, 14 damage.
14 damage. 14.
And sticking with bludgeoning because
All right. You, Geist, see Weebskeep's fist emerge from the other side through the robot's central chassis in an explosion of sparks and metal. You hear it let out a groan of distress as it powers down.
Punch that robot.
Yay.
Your go, robot. You're dead. Distress signal sent. Please alert manufacturer for. And then it stops. All right, Geist, your go.
Okay. I will stay where I'm at, not using my my movement, but still attempting a trick shot at the one directly south of me. Natural 15 plus 14, 29. That is to bypass the DC to hit it.
Okay, yeah.
And then a natural 16. I'm rolling fucking rocks. 22 damage, or 22 to hit, rather.
Should be rolling dice.
That would definitely hit.
Just rolling these pebbles and lying about what the numbers say.
I wrote 20 on a river rock, and I just turn it over every.
I just keep rolling these asymmetrical stones.
with magic marker like numbers of 20 written on there.
15 through 20, just written at random.
Yeah. 11 damage.
All right, 11 damage.
And he is, this one here is now flat-footed.
Okay. It ain't got feet, but all right. No, I'm kidding. It has feet.
And I will drop prone.
All right, now you drop prone. All right. Let's see. Security robots.
I'll take cover behind their former boss's body.
Okay. Where'd my drone go? There you go. What is their dex? I know what the subtract. Oh, Jesus Christ. They're going to be fucking ducks in a barrel for that guy. Actually, I feel like a duck in a barrel would still be kind of hard to get. Like if there's enough room to swim in a circle. Anyway,
The mind goes to weird places.
I was gonna say,
Sorry,
depends on how afraid you are of beaks.
very. Let's see. The drone's turn. The drones still acting on their previous orders. They need a round to adjust. Are gonna keep firing on Geist.
That's what I thought. That's
But
why I dropped prone.
They're a lot harder. It's a lot harder to hit now. So I basically got to roll 20.
I'm
Not a
doing
one.
it.
Oh my god! I rolled a 20. So, god damn.
You need a 22.
That's fine. I have a 25.
Awesome.
All right. So take your 6 non-lethal damage.
Ow.
Was it a crit?
It was a crit.
6 is the crit?
Yep.
Oh. No critical modifiers or anything?
Nope.
Okie dokie. just trying to make the game harder on myself, but all right.
Okay, that is the drones. We're at Valgorth again.
Move action to reload. I like picturing this gun as, even though it's the future and it's shooting electricity bullets, that still pictures a bolt action.
You got to charge the core, man. You got to charge the core.
And then there was the one that Frank's already shot, or the guy started shot. So I will shoot at that one.
Okay.
It's this guy with the red and orange. And
He's
blue
very easy to hit.
and yellow.
Good. 14 to hit them.
I will definitely hit.
And he takes 9 damage.
He explodes. Oh, goodbye, you.
I didn't realize you could put all the colors on there. That's neat.
All the colors?
All the colors of the wind. Let's see. Your go, Grimjax.
Okay, I just put one that's turned it orange. That's the
Yep.
one I'm attacking.
Gotcha.
And I rolled a 16, so that's a 24 to hit.
That will
I think.
definitely hit.
And I did 9 points of damage to it.
9 points. Okay. 9. All right. Still prone where you are?
Yes.
Okay.
We're all laid on the ground shooting at flying drones.
Jack, you son of a bitch.
Well, because there's no like debris in there, like barrels to hide behind.
Yeah, no, it's a big open field.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I should have put shit like that in there. I'll think about it for next time. Thank you for reminding me.
No, it totally makes sense. Ships were in here that it left before the asteroids came down. It makes sense that this would be a big empty bay.
I know, but there should be like, tool sheds, toolboxes, something. I don't know.
They're off the map.
They'd still be up against the wall.
Yeah. You wouldn't have
let's-
those in the middle of the hangar.
All right. Let's see. We're back at the top, which is you, Weeb Skeet.
All right, I am going to charge using the penalties and all that malarkey so that I can gain an entry point. I'm also going to be spending an entry point for an extra 4.
I'm glad you said that. I was like, why are you charging? It's all negatives now, but you get entropy for charging?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Also, it makes a really cool visual of her just running up and Superman punching this robot.
With the -2,
Mhm.
that is 19.
19
against the
would.
AC. Wunderbar. So that's 2d4 this time. Here's 1. $11 damage.
11 damage. Let's see.
I'm doing acid against this sucker because why not?
All right. He's still up though. Your go, Geist.
Geist is going to do a floor gymnastics routine while still prone in order to get his trick attack off on the one that is red. Natural 19, I definitely beat the DC for that.
Okay.
A natural 19 to hit.
Okay.
Man, these river stones are really rolling well for me.
It's just a coin with like 16.
Yeah. All right, I gotta roll damage. Sorry.
This is where they fail you.
Yes. Yeah, 9 damage on the
9
one that
is
is
enough.
marked in red.
Enough. 9 is enough to finish it off.
Boop.
Let's see. The 3 remaining drones. The one fighting you, Weebskeep. Let's see. Let's see if he's got any fancy options here.
Feel like either way it's going to be an attack of opportunity.
Probably the creature. The creature. You see, its visualizer, a little camera up front, changed from red to green to blue. You hear it say containment protocol activated. You get your attack of opportunity as another little pipe erupts from its side, and it fires something at you.
Yeah.
It's a 21 for hitting.
All right.
Smash
And
it.
10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. Yes, it explodes just as it fires off its round, which hits you. The containment protocol in this case is a sticky bomb grenade, which doesn't do any damage to you. However, you do need to make a reflex save.
That is pretty good. Where is my reflex? That's the 23.
Okay. Then you are not entangled by the massive goop that erupts as the canister
I would have been hell getting those out of my pedals.
canister explodes against you. All right.
Getting some real shades of goblin temps with this
Meanwhile,
fight.
Meanwhile, the others attempt to do the same. Actually, let's see. Where are you at? 5, 10. No, you're fine. One of them attempts to do it to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. But it has a 10-foot radius explosion. So give me the reflex save.
All right. 1 second. Let me do my thing here. Where is my... There it is.
It's a very easy DCs.
Dirty 20.
Oh, yeah, okay, you're fine. You managed to like pull some robot debris over your head and keep the gunk out of you.
I roll over the bipedal robot and get behind it.
All right. Meanwhile, let's see. It goes with the near target, so I guess that would be. Let me do a little calculation here. Yeah, that would be Valgorth. Valgorth, give me a reflex save as it fires at you.
Oh, it's shooting at me?
Yep.
And it's a reflex, it doesn't have to hit me?
It has to hit the square, I think, right?
Oh, one of those things. Nat 20. 27.
Nat 20.
Nice.
All right. Oh, the sticky stuff explodes. Good thing it's molting season. You leap, leaving behind a layer of skin, which is stuck fast, but you were free.
That's part of my character. The race
That's
can
hilarious.
That's funny.
You just leave your tail behind.
Yeah, it's a shed skin as part of an action to attempt to check, and I guess she can shed a portion of her skin to get a +4 bonus on acrobatics to escape from grapples, pins, and restraints.
Well, then I won't steal that from you, but since that's actually a mechanical thing, so.
I mean, I can do it. I can do
funny.
it. Whatever. Yeah, no, that's cool. It's funny that it actually fits with the species I chose.
All right. That is the end of them. It's your go.
This one's gone, right?
Yes, he's.
By the way, Terrence, it is an attack roll AC 5 against a grid intersection.
Yeah.
Then I will move action reload and then fire at the one that just fired at me.
Okay.
Bam. Does a 13 hit though?
This guy, no.
Nope. And that is a swing and a miss.
All right. Let's see. This guy is down. We're down to 3 guys. Okay, one of them is injured. No, that guy's dead too. We're down to 2 guys. All right. Grimjacks.
All right. The one that's red? Or
Yeah, that's the one that fired the grenade, or the sticky grenade.
I just rolled a 17 to attack, so that's a 23 to hit.
Hits?
That's 8 plus 4, so 12 points of damage to him.
12 points. It also looks pretty bad off at this point. Top of the round, we escape.
Which one has been the red one is the one that's been damaged already?
Yes, it has.
All right, well then I'm going to charge at the one that hasn't been damaged.
All right.
And Oh, that's probably going to be a miss. 13
No.
against
it's
EAC?
yeah. It's,
Bummer.
Superman punch and a miss.
I mean, I feel like do I still gain my entropy point? Because I get it for charging. So yeah. I think I
yeah,
do.
you can change your point. But the creature dodges out of the way, just flies slightly to the right and narrowly avoids your punch. Your go, Geist.
Geist is going to kip up and move his movement. Stand up from prone as a swift. Move my movement over to the shuttle craft. Do you want me to roll to see if I remember where the hatch is?
No, I'll allow that.
Where is the hatch, Jeff?
The sides, I believe, right?
The hatch is actually in the rear.
Oh, it is?
It's a ramp that drops down,
Okay.
so you come in from the backside.
All right. Well,
All
then.
right, so I was here, so I have plenty of movement. I'll get over here. And so that was my swift.
Think of the big loading, the big planes that they have that they load Jeeps and stuff into to carry them to other place. So it's like that. The upper part is above, so it has a slope down that just drops down, and you come in from the backside.
It's
I
the
get this
Orville.
proportion right. It's just like a 30-foot lander, right?
About 20, I think. Well, yeah.
Okay.
So when I do that, it was all a ruse to make it look like I was trying to get away, but I rolled a 25 to bypass the DC.
Oh, I busted out his
stealth
D25.
I have a plus 13.
All right.
And then a 21 to hit.
All right, that will hit.
And I'm shooting the one that is outlined in red that
All
Jeff
right.
shot at.
AS and son of a bitch, sure.
Doing, I'll steal a kill. I don't give a shit. 13 damage.
13 damage, yes. Finishes the thing off. It explodes in midair. Squee! Anyway.
Then I'll hit the button to open up the hatch. Next turn.
The last drone. Let's see how many grenades I'm armed with. Not much.
Damn shame we couldn't steal those grenades.
Let's see. All right. The drone attempts to use standard evasive maneuvers, i.e.,
5 foot flat.
yeah, 5-foot flight.
I'm going to step up.
It takes an attack on you anyway, missing you totally. However, you
get an attack of opportunity.
Correct.
Meow. That is going to be a 17 against EAC. Woohoo! 10 damage.
10 damage. The thing is puttering and smoking in the air. Yurgo Geist. Oh wait, no, not Yurgo Geist. Yurgo Valgorth.
Sniper rifle bullets are expensive, so I'm just going to stand as a move, and then I move again.
Bullets are cheap. Dun 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 dun.
What's my movement? 35 or 30?
All right.
30. So
Grimjacks.
move towards the ship.
Okay, does a 16 hit? Is EAC?
That does.
All right, I did 10 points of damage.
10 points of
1
damage.
and 4.
The robot explodes and tumbles down the hangar floor a good distance, as everything here is pretty light. The gravity controls are largely off, so we're at 1/3 gravity in the base, and everything is just tumbling around, creating a big mess.
I forgot about the decreased gravity.
Me too.
I could have been bouncing off of shit.
Seriously.
But yeah, the robots have been destroyed, leaving your way free to reboard your ship.
Search the bodies, strip all batteries, strip all the stuff that we could possibly get off of them.
Okay.
I was about
Some
to
of those
say
grenades.
Yes.
telepathically, if we still have that, the large robot released a distress signal. We probably need to hurry.
Sure.
Mhm.
As I search the bodies,
yeah, I know. Arm sweeping motion into bag. I get it.
Yeah.
so like grenades, all that kind of crap that they might have had left over that they did not shoot.
Right.
We pile all this crap into the lander and do what we got to do.
Okay.
Sweepskeep out of here.
Briefly, you find 4 extra batteries and 3 sticky grenades.
Somebody keeping a note of this stuff?
I don't know.
No. I'm sure since Jeff is the loot hog, he's keeping notes.
Nope. I kept track of the batteries that I got that we pulled last time, and I just wrote down the batteries here. But the grenades and stuff, I thought somebody else was writing down.
You're the
I
one that
mean,
looted them.
I will
No, I did
take
not
the
loot 'em.
grenades.
I looted them last time. I thought that I did, but I can't find where I'd kept that note.
Well, you got it recorded, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't listen to these.
Go back and listen to 300 hours of us talking.
So in 6 months, when it comes out on YouTube and I listen to it, I'll let you know.
You'll be able to say, aha, but remember, episode 4?
We have 15 electrified EMP grenades.
I'm gonna take those 4 grenades that they didn't, unless somebody else wants them.
3 batteries, 4 grenades. No, sorry. All the way around.
4 batteries, 3 grenades.
Oh, that's because I was keeping a Google Doc. Okay, I think I was keeping notes. How many grenades?
3
3.
of the sticky grenades. They're called
Yeah.
sticky bomb grenade.
It's like a sap. Interesting.
It's a gunk.
It's a Tanglefoot bag.
But a grenade.
And see, that's one thing I love about Hephaestus. There's a miscellaneous additional notes that you can type in, stuff like that, which I'm not going to.
Same.
And the only reason why I didn't write anything down last time, except for about the batteries that looted, was I thought Toker was taking notes in something. I remember
we
him
got 3
asking
sticky-
specifically.
3 sticky grenades. And
Right.
here's the notes I have is we harvested grenades. Parents will tell us what level they are and how many we got later.
That sounds like
That does sound about
happened.
accurate.
All right, we'll add 5 more onto the sticky grenades.
They're all sticky grenades. But as Grimjax is doing this, Geist runs up and he starts doing the launch sequence,
All right.
hitting all the switches for the lander.
Okay. Y'all boarding as well?
Yeah, as soon as we get what we need. Yeah,
All right. you get your-
absolutely.
Can I do an engineering check on the main robot to see if I can figure out who made it, who might have sent it, if it's just like a common bulk model, or if this is like from somebody, like, would that be engineering, or would that be more of like a culture check?
It would probably be engineering just to see through all the aesthetics and try to get to the heart of the matter. Figure
Yeah.
out what.
I'll do that while he's looting.
Okay.
And a fuck 13. I rolled a 3 on the die.
Okay.
Well, we can take it back with us. We can pull it onto the shuttle. There's enough room on the shuttle for that to get in there.
It's launching a distress beacon. We don't want to take something that is actively.
Well, we can
pinging.
disable the ping. We can disable the distress beacon.
No, that's fine. With that check, I will assume that this thing is just a bulk model and we can leave it behind.
Okay.
Right.
While Geist is frantically flipping switches, Weepskeep is occasionally just flipping one back off, just to be an asshole.
It's fine.
Just to
I
make-
take that into account with my launch sequence. I have a fake launch sequence that you guys know about.
You got to make your job look harder than it is. That's how you-
Exactly.
that's job security.
Yes.
Which Star Trek episode was that?
Well, no, he comes from a corporate environment.
Yes. Yes, exactly. I have to make it look like no one can replace me.
Real good at shuffling papers around.
What was when
Shooting people.
it was Jordy had said, "Oh, I'll get that done in like 4 hours, Captain." And then like the old, what was it, Scotty?
Oh,
Scotty.
They
Was
found
there,
out
and he goes, "So how long?
pattern.
Yeah, how long is it actually going to take you?" And he goes, 4 hours. He goes, "You don't tell them that it's going to take you 4 hours. If it's going to take you 4 hours, you tell them 8, and then you get done in 4." Idiot.
Scotty knew how to do it. Scotty knew what money they were paying him.
Yeah.
None. It's a social currency. Star Trek. Socialism.
Well, I don't know. They go to vacation planets that aren't run specifically by Starfleet. They must get some kind of stipend. Like, I don't know. It's just very strange.
Yeah.
No, there's no money in the 300s, the
No,
300th century.
300th century.
What is it?
No, there's something because they've actually gone to planets and bought stuff before.
Like the Starfleet workers that live on DS9 have money. They have to. It's
Right.
It's at a Bajoran station.
They probably have a communal socialist account that they can just pull money out of to
Well,
use.
probably, or they just give them like a monthly thing, you know.
They get a stipend that they're allowed to spend.
Don't spend it all on Dabo or holodeck suites with hollow hookers, you know.
Mm.
Hey, I earned that money. I can do whatever the fuck I want to with it.
I'll hollow hooker my ass off.
Yeah.
I mean, in Picard, the chick is hooked on drugs, and I know they weren't just giving those drugs away.
He's giving that shit away. All right.
I
Anyway,
was gonna make
So,
a
yes.
joke about Canada, but I've never been, so I can't. Make
I
that
mean, they're
joke.
not just giving away up there either. Else, why would anybody not be in Canada?
people smoke crack in Canada. It's not.
I mean, in the 80s, they were just throwing crack out. They were giving that away.
Like them pennies outside the CC's, you know, just.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a really obscure reference.
It is. Yeah. So
CC's
you know.
Pizza used to throw pennies outside the front door, and if you found the penny that had the mark on it, you got to eat it for free at CC's that day. But they stopped doing it because homeless people started hanging out in front of CC's every morning, waiting on
course.
somebody to throw a handful of pennies into the parking lot.
It only takes 100 of those to buy a Mad Dog 2020.
Yeah, save the rest of the pennies, go eat a meal, and, you know, pocket the rest.
I'm gonna give you a little work, Terrence, as far as in-game stuff goes.
Yeah, sure.
There's a thing called variant scaling. It's a variant rule
Mm-hmm.
where your 0-level spells do more damage as you level up.
Okay.
It doesn't
Yep.
seem broken. Like at third
agree.
level, you add, like mine would be a d6 plus 2. Or wait, plus 1. And then at 7th level, it would be 2d6 plus 3.
Okay, that's fine. Like, I'm all in for that sort of thing, to be honest with you, because, you know, I see. Like, I've been reading a lot of OSR games, and most of them have, like, straight up levelless spell systems. So, you know, like.
Yeah.
And also, the faster we conclude a combat, the more we can get to role play.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Anyway.
it's just it makes it a 0-level spell still usable. It basically so don't have to
Correct.
carry a pistol over. It covers what a basic pistol would be.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not overpowered in any means. I mean, it's like
Well, it's a pistol you get to will save against and take no damage. So it's still like
Will
great.
save is your armor. All right. Okay, so the lander. Does the lander have a name?
It does.
The Lander.
Jeff.
I don't have it right in front of me right this second.
It's on the Discord.
Yeah, you pinned it. You pinned a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, some of these pins are double pinned.
The Fool's Gambit. No, that's our actual ship.
That's the main ship.
Yeah,
It just says
Excursion
Excursion.
dropship.
the excursion dropship.
Or
Is that
the
the type
X,
it is?
the AX-10N.
Yeah, Axion was the model number, the manufacturer, or that's the brand name of the ship. Excursion is what it's called.
We should
All
call
right.
it the Axe, because that's dope. Get to the Axe!
Get to the chopper.
chopper.
Oh, of course.
I was waiting for it.
You call it the chopper. You have the accent. Do it. Anyway, So yes, the lander is fired up and prepared.
Say it, Frakes.
That's low hanging fruit, and I'd rather not.
You pick that fruit, you son of a bitch.
Get to the chopper.
There it is. Not nearly as
Oh my
satisfying as I
God,
thought it
that's
would be.
the axe chopper.
It is a
Yeah, we
chopper.
call it the chopper.
Okay.
Yeah, you made it.
All right. Anyway,
we put all those links together.
So yes, as the lander takes off and you
The chopper.
all right, as the chopper takes off,
I
you
quit.
All this work Jeff put into it, we're just gonna make it a dumb predator joke.
hey, it's yeah, we're doing that.
Is that what that's from?
Yeah.
Predator, yeah.
Now I know.
But it's a predator joke that ties into the actual lore that Jeff created.
The lore, Jeff is like my lore, my precious lore.
No, that's been modified and raped over.
Jesus, Jeff.
Jeff in his tweed jacket with the patches on the elbows.
got real defensive over that.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Anyway, so as you take off and clear the hangar, you see that the you have no trouble lifting off. Like I said, this is a low grav planet, and as you're rising up above the very extremely thin atmosphere it has, only a slight nebula of haze over the curve of the moon. You hear a sort of a beep, beep, beep noise coming from your control panel, Mr. Pilot Geist.
Mm-hmm. I'm here.
It's it appears to be an incoming message.
Play it over the comms.
You hit play over the comms, and a voice immediately pops on. Automatic override, please. And your ship stops.
I fight that shit.
While you begin frantically searching for what the hell the problem could be, and realize that this happened just on the edge of the atmosphere of the moon, or of the moon's gravity well, you know that you don't have a lot of time before you begin to sink and possibly crash.
Back onto
The
the
voice,
planet. Back onto the planet.
yeah.
Oh.
The voice comes across the comms again. Sorry for that rather rude interruption. Hello. It's so wonderful to finally catch up with you. Now, assuming that you are probably at least somewhat injured by your encounter with my robots, I'm going to offer you a deal, shall we?
They didn't touch me.
Actively doing computers to override the override.
Okay, give me a computer's check.
Any assistance would be helpful.
Well, there's only 2 spots up there.
20.
I don't have the skill.
Dirty
Yeah,
20.
Go ahead, Mr. Computer Guy.
20, it does not get it. You're gonna have to. You can't seem to figure out what the problem is. The voice continues. All right, you don't have to talk to me. It's fine. Just listen.
I rolled an 18.
So 22.
Skills. This is plus 14 for computers. plus 13, excuse me.
Chef's like, I'm not assisting you, motherfucker.
Yeah,
This is my
31.
role.
Yeah.
31 to actually figure it out.
All right. Well, while the voice drones on, you're figuring things out. The voice continues. I know you have it, and I couldn't get to it beforehand, but that's fine. I'm willing to go back to a more neutral position in this, I hate to call it, conflict between us, but I admit it has been troublesome. Now, if you can just give me the thing I want, I will give you money. You like money, right? Mercenary types.
Oh, I'll click in. Give us numbers.
No. You give me numbers. That's what I want.
Well, we still don't know what this thing is, do we?
No, you don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Well, I mean, I picked up when he says he wants numbers. He wants that number we got from the voice box.
Now, as you can see, that my robots successfully installed this technology that let me hijack your ship. And as he's saying that, you find, Jeff, with your computer's use check, after doing a full scan of systems, you see that there is an actual hardwired hijacking object attached to the hull of the vessel outside. It has to be destroyed for you guys to break this lock.
All right, I tell everybody to suit up, and I explain what's going on. So first of all, so everybody has a chance to actually chime in on this.
The voice says, now I understand that you're probably frantically searching for a way out of this, and yes, you might even do it. Now, I also could have had them plant bombs in case I thought you might try. But who knows? Maybe they didn't have time. Maybe you got to them first. Life is full of surprises.
You know, if you blow us up, you won't get the numbers.
Ah, there you are. True, but as long as no one gets the numbers, at least I haven't lost everything.
Well...
But you just said you did not include explosives.
No, I didn't say that at all. I said I could have, and perhaps I did. As you guys are suiting up and getting ready to excurge to the hull of the lander, who's going to be doing that, by the way?
I'll volunteer for it, but anybody
who's got mag boots?
I don't have mag boots, but I mean that doesn't mean you can't crawl across the surface.
Well, you guys are slowly sinking. There's no atmosphere to speak of, but
I mean, do I need to breathe? I don't think I need to breathe.
Plants need to breathe.
Yeah, I think you're a plant. That's kind of part of their deal.
You need to breathe like right away.
Well, here's the thing: your suits will protect you for a very short time in space. Not very long.
A day.
Yeah.
Per level.
What you need, though, is to make sure you don't fly off into space.
You know what we need? We need somebody who can quickly disarm stuff. But I'm currently flying. So if anybody can take over flying, I will go out there and quickly disarm this in 6 seconds.
Yeah, I like that idea. We'll fly.
Agreed.
You know,
sure, yeah.
do you have to be trained in that?
Flying? Yeah, it's a piloting.
No. It's untrained. I can do it.
That's true. You could.
Yeah.
Quick, someone take the sticks. I will go.
Yeah.
Quick like a bunny. Hoppity hop.
All right. Go ahead. I'm gonna keep this person on the line talking.
All right. What do you want? 20,000? 50,000? It's no matter to me.
I don't know. Information seems more valuable than money. Maybe just information would be good.
Well, I think we both know that what I'm going to pay you isn't nearly worth what I'm going to be getting. However, I've been moderating myself in these pursuits. I can, in fact, turn up the heat quite high.
I'm going to shoot it with you straight for a moment and tell you that our memories are not what they once were.
You don't play bullshit games with me, friend.
No idea who you are right now. But I feel like maybe you hired us to do a thing and this is a double cross, and I'm sure this would be very cathartic for you if we knew who you were, but we don't.
This is the weakest gambit I think I've ever heard. But you know what? I think a friendly introduction would be important. You can call me Mr. Kreider.
Wow, who's that?
The person that's going to murder you or make you rich. The
I
choice
mean,
is yours.
It's
I
still be
prefer
anybody.
rich. What are these numbers for?
Hmm.
The numbers that we've obviously recovered and that we have backups of in case we die, other people that we've hired will put them somewhere I lie.
Go ahead and make a bluff check.
Put them somewhere I lie.
17 on the bluff.
The man, you hear a smile in his voice. He says, if that were true, you wouldn't even be on this planet. No, no, no. I know what you're here for, and whether or not you leave with it, there is no other copy. Trust me. I've looked into that avenue myself. As for you not remembering things, your disappearance recently could definitely account for something like that. I don't know what sort of long game you're playing, and maybe you don't even know either. The point is, if you are telling me the truth about your memories being stolen, then this won't affect you at all. You'll just be mercenaries that came across a thing that someone's willing to pay a lot of money for. A lot of money.
I mean, I'm for the money.
Yes. And I'm for getting what I want.
You've hijacked our ship, so, if this doesn't go away, we're going to crash and die. Then I don't get the money.
Yes. So what are you going to do?
Have I gotten out there yet?
Yeah, you guys feel the thing decompress as the door opens for Geist to exit. The Geist, what are you doing? What did you do? What kind of precautions did you take?
My signal jammer.
Okay.
What do you mean? What kind of precautions? Like a harness clip?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but at least tell me something like that.
Yeah. I've got a harness that I clip on to the rail that runs around our lander for such incidents as a spacewalk that may be required.
Okay. Then I need you to make perception to search for the hardware.
Okay. Let's do some stuff. 25.
25. You begin slowly, basically moving your way across the vessel. Occasionally changing tracks with the sliding harness. Finally, you find yourself dangling and just sort of hanging on the underside of the vessel, where you see what appears to be a slightly open panel in the ship's hull. Something that probably could have been a big problem on its own if left untended.
I will deactivate my light shades and turn on my headlamp.
Okay.
I guess if I have dark vision, would I need to turn on my headlamp?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Well,
so
if you need
light
color.
shades. Oh, good point. Yeah, headlamp it is.
All right. As you approach the panel and pry it down a little bit, you can see that there is some technology in here, and it has a sort of a similar feel. Like it's sort of gold-plated. It's organic-looking metal with clean, curving lines. But it is looks like it has been hastily attached to the systems of your vessel. Make a engineering check if you have that.
I do, and 27.
All right. Then you also clearly see that yes, there is a bomb attached to it.
Okay. Well, then I will utilizing my Elite Saboteur class feature, disable it.
All right, give it a go.
I can do this in half the normal time, and if it would reduce the duration to less than a round, I can do it as a standard.
Okay. Disabling it is dangerous. It won't take long, but it will take a little longer than that. So,
Natural 17.
hey.
River Stones.
26.
26?
Yes, 26.
All right. You secure your harness as well as you can and immediately go to work on it.
Well, just out of curiosity, looking at this thing, would my signal jammer work?
It doesn't seem to be broadcasting anything. Everything seems to be hard coded. Like it's using the ship's system to broadcast anything it's broadcasting or receiving.
Well, I can bypass or locate a specific broadcasting medium. So if I do signal jam it, it's going to screw up the computers of the ship itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's integrated. It's integrated itself into the ship. So which
Right.
you're disabling the jammer or the hijacker or the bomb first?
The bomb.
Okay. You immediately go to work on the bomb. You takes both hands and you basically are just sort of like almost dangling, basically just only keeping as close as you can to the hull with your feet and bodily pressure. You can feel sweat trickle down your face as the light from the naked light of the star in the system is bearing down on you as you guys crest the moon's sunrise horizon. And finally, you're able to do it. You remove the bomb. You deactivate it. It's still attached to the jammer, or it's still attached to the hijacking technology, but it is inert.
All right. Then I will attempt to remove the hijacking equipment.
All right.
15 plus 9, 24?
15 plus 9, 24. Yeah, you're able to get, now that you're free of the bomb, you're able to move with much more speed and confidence, and are able to remove this hastily assembled technology fairly swiftly. You detach it entirely. What are you doing with it as it comes off in your hands?
Did the bomb look like it could go off again?
If reactivated, yes, it's still potent.
But they couldn't be remotely activated.
Not that you know. Not if it's completely powered down, and since it was using the ship's power cells.
I'll still put my signal jammer on it just to make sure he can't remotely activate. I'm going to use that motherfucker. I spent credits on
Shut
it.
up about it.
I spent credits on it. I'm going to use it.
All right. Yes.
I'll bring it back in because we might
All
be able to use these explosives.
As you're putting the jammer on there, you guys on the vessel see the ship's systems come online. It goes back to where it was. The man talking says, all you need to do is meet me, and then it goes out. And the ship can fire, the power cells basically come to light, and the ships begin rocketing up towards the Fool's Gambit again. I need you to make a reflex save, Geist.
12 plus some stuff.
Can I add my piloting check to try and get away from guys?
19. No, I'm
19.
attached to this hole, man. I
It's
got
on the
harness.
outside of the ship. All right, you're able to keep yourself a hold, grab on as tight as you can, and maintain your hold on the bomb. Meanwhile, on the vessel, I need Weepskeep to make a piloting check.
Yay.
Oh yeah, you are driving.
That's an 18.
All right, you realize that you're probably in a pretty dangerous situation for Geist. What are you going to do? You could either slow this vessel down and let him re-enter, or try to dock yourself with the Fool's Gambit.
No, I'm gonna slow down.
All right, then yeah, you successfully slowed down outside the gravity well of the moon. Geist, you're able to laboriously pull yourself back around the vessel. a little strained from holding on for about 500 miles of rapid rising.
I drop into the ship and just clutching the device to my chest, kind of sit there and just breathe. I did it.
You did it. And as you guys close in on the huge, glittering green insectile form of the Fool's Gambit, we'll take a break there until next session. Thank you for joining us for Blade Raiders of the Lark 2.0. Make sure you check out the yada yada and the doodads and the whatnot. Good night.
Those yada yadas and doodads are websites and YouTube channels we work very hard on. Please do check those out. And if you like them, you can support us on Patreon.
They're down below.
Oh, I didn't record any of this. We're going to start over.
Oh, no.
Well, shit.